only paid my my day rate, so.
Yeah,
People,
I do. We're back. Episode 2. Put the phone down podcast. It took a while, but we made it. Put that shit down. You got one of these? Put it down. Scoot up, listen up. Tell your granny to scoot a chair. Bring the rocking chair inside the house. Bring out the TV. As you know, I am your host, Charles Wallace, a.k.a. Wallace, Work by Wallace. I do many things, wear many hats. We got another special guest here. And like I said, these podcasts are just open conversations, healthy conversations. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. There is no script here. Just relax, okay? Pull up a cold brew. Burn something if you burn something. You know what I mean? Don't pop nothing. Don't pop nothing, okay?
Wait, why not?
Don't do that's not good for you.
Okay.
Drinking ain't good for you either. People know I don't drink, but
Roll
you
up.
drink?
Oh yeah, I do. I like a little champagne or tequila.
What's your tequila or champagne of choice?
Okay, my tequila choice is Casamigos Blanco, not Reposado.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what those are.
Casamigos for the Fricos. And then like Moet, right? Is that a champagne?
Moet?
Yeah. Moet.
Yeah,
that one.
Yeah.
Bubbly,
with
like
the gold wrapping.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Where you like pop it off.
Yeah. Moet. You said Moet for the what?
I don't know.
Which one was for the hoes?
Moet to get your Moet and Casamigos for the Fricos.
Like I said, we have a special guest here today. This is like a 20% friend here, a 20% of the time friend, right? We hang out like every solar cycle.
Every new moon.
Just introduce yourself. Let people know who you are, where you're from, what you do.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, my name is Jordyn Kelly, a.k.a. Miss J. Kells, a.k.a. Auntie Archive, a.k.a. probably won't text you back. But I'm from Hanford, California. I've been in Georgia since about 2016. I go to school for law. Currently do a little paralegal stuff. Also, if you need food stamps in Georgia, hit me up.
Okay.
Yeah, and a little other stuff.
So a little bit of the plug. How long have I known you?
When did we? I don't know when we met. Probably like we didn't even officially meet. I think we met on social media, right?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I think
I
that was in what 2020 maybe. 2019, 2020?
I feel like it was a long ago. It might have been before that.
Yeah, well,
I feel like it took us a smooth maybe like 2-3 years before we ever actually
But I made Instagram in 2018, so it couldn't have been that far. I was late to Instagram.
Nah. It might have been like 2019, early.
And then we linked the first time when we did that shoot at the art.
At the Contemporary Art Museum. Yeah,
with the brown dress.
That for real was the first time.
That was. But we've been social media friends for a minute.
Did I ever try to slide on you?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think it was always on some maybe OnlyFans, if that was the thing.
What?
Didn't you do OnlyFans? Are we not saying that on camera?
You said I bought your OnlyFans.
No.
I was about to say, what, me? I'm not.
Co-collaborators, maybe?
I'm not paying for no OnlyFans. PH and X, that's all for free, okay?
What is PH?
P-Hub.
Oh.
Pornhub.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah.
I don't watch that anymore because I heard that they use videos of women that are dead now, or
I would assume there's probably a lot of women that.
I mean, you're right. People do die, but people die.
People be dying.
I like XXX videos.
Okay.
Or what is that? Brazzers.
Brazzers.
But
Brazzers, you gotta pay for that, don't you?
Yeah, but you watch their Brazzers videos on these other sites. But to me, Brazzers is too too movie-ish. I want it to
they'd be
real.
on there 4K.
Yeah, you have to fast forward 30 minutes for the intro. I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
Just get to the.
You strictly one category? Is it every time you log, it's I got my category. Ebony. Is there a specific type? Is it is it only one guy, one girl? Is it
Yeah, I like guy and girl, or I like girl and girl, but I really don't watch girl and girl.
Mm-hmm.
I'll watch girl and girl when I'm finished. Because I like pleasing men, so I think seeing them enjoy it gets me off.
Okay.
But yeah, that's it. Or I like, what is it? DP? Double penetration? Is that it?
So you want...
I don't want that in my real life. No.
Okay, you just like seeing it. It's like a visual stimulant.
Yeah, I like seeing it.
Okay.
But it's kind of weird,
Is it... Do you want two guys, or you rather the guy and then he's using a toy?
Two guys.
Two guys? Okay.
That's when I'm watching DP. I don't like toys. Even in my real life, I don't...
Yeah.
I don't like toys.
You don't got none?
I have one, but I don't use it. It's literally probably dusty right now.
What kind of toy is it?
It's like a pink dildo with like a butterfly on it that vibrates. Someone bought it for me on OnlyFans.
Okay, shout out to the customer on OnlyFans.
Shout out, and to the rest of y'all that sent in the money for it too. But
okay, so that's the only one you've ever had.
Yeah, and it vibrates. So I like the vibrating. I'm not a ram penetration person. I like the.
It's like a rose type thing where like it's to stimulate
it's like
part, or it's like a phallus.
So
type?
it's like a phallus. So it's like a stick, and then at the top it's a butterfly. So the whole thing vibrates, but like.
Is that like the rabbit?
Let me see. I don't know. I don't know. And I've never had the rose toy. I heard those are really bad for you, like the EMF radiation and like.
I feel like that. I'll be telling chicks like, I gotta calm down with them vibrators because you gotta be overstimulating. I get it. It's hard to find love out here. You know, sometimes y'all go on a fucking 2-month drought and y'all ain't getting none. But you can't just be on the hood of that car just you can't for 10 minutes straight. And this is when you know you are desensitized. If it take you more than 10 minutes by yourself to get off,
oh, that's crazy.
You done. You cooking yourself.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I mean, guys' tongues don't have like 10 different speed settings, so you kind of gotta.
Yeah, I got like.
How many settings you have?
I feel like a guy. We got like 3 speeds.
Yeah,
you got like
I don't. Even with the vibrating, like I don't like all that. Like it's too sensitive down there. I think I get off more with a person because I like the skin to skin. I like all that.
Okay.
It's more of that experience.
What's that just sparked what's like your love language?
My love language?
And I want to see what you say because to me, love language is a different definition, but I'm always interested in women.
Like, do you want me to go with one of those like physical touch, gifts?
Again, I want to see what you say. A love language
for mine is like when you remember like things I told you or like, I don't know, say I like to do something and the next day you're like, I remember you said you like to do this, so I planned this. I'm like, oh damn, you were paying attention.
Okay, so like thoughtful consideration of like, oh, you listen. Okay, so
turn on. And smart people. Oh.
Smart people.
I do. I like nerds. I do.
No, she don't. No, she don't.
I do.
She clown me all the time about the quote unquote nerdy shit. I mean, why do you clown me?
Because you're a nerd. Like it's.
I love it.
Exactly, and it's not clowning. It's like you're such a nerd. I'm a nerd in my own ways. I'm not like an ant. I mean, my problem is I associate things I like with people that I date, and so then when we break up, I'm like, I no longer like that shit.
What's something you was into when you was in a relationship that is
like Dragon Ball Z. Now I used to be like, oh, I'm Bulma, or what's the other one? What's her name? Gigi or Chi Chi? That's her name, Chi Chi. I guess I wasn't that into it.
So there's a lot of them.
Yeah, so that, and then like even Rick and Morty, I liked before I dated somebody, and then when I dated someone,
I always remembered you fucking with Rick and Morty.
Yeah, that was our thing.
Yeah.
And then
Rick and Morty and J. Cole.
Yes, J. Cole's always my thing.
Yeah.
But then when we broke up, I was like, fuck Rick and Morty, and my best friend was like, bitch, you like Rick and Morty before him. I'm like, oh, you're right. See, I make my personalities match theirs. Back to the love language. What's yours?
My love language is communication.
We'll never be in love.
Yeah, no, because it's dying. Like, to be able to have open, but at the same time honest. One of my biggest pet peeves and quickest turnoffs is, even if I'm like, I don't know if I like you or not, but if I'm trying to get to know you, if you lie about silly shit that's completely pointless, I'm like, I'm done.
I agree. It's like, be straight up, because me, if you lie, I'm like, what are you scared of? Who are you scared of? Do you think I'm going to get you in trouble? Like, the worst thing that's going to happen is I'm not going to like something or I'm going to be upset. But if you are you, then who cares? I do like physical touch, but only if I want it. Like, don't just come up on me, touching me, hugging me, or else I'm going to feel, like, probed. You know, like, I don't like that.
To me, the definition of love language is stuff that can't be quantified. So, like how you said, even though it turned into like him getting you something or like taking you somewhere, that did cost. But it was like the thought, like that didn't cost for him to pay attention and listen to you. So effort, even effort. Like there's a lot of times where I feel like I'm giving more than I'm getting, and I feel like that's just a lot with just. No offense to women around the world, but we live in a day and age where y'all are like so stuck on social media and with like what a female rapper saying about how like F these men and get your bag and all that. It's like,
or what a rapper's baby mama gets.
Yeah, and like their relationship goes, it's like y'all forgetting that y'all not them, and two, like they still at the end of the day gotta still be a woman and like fuck with somebody.
And
they gotta
half
communicate.
that shit's not real.
Yeah, they gotta communicate with somebody, put in effort with at least whoever they in a relationship with. They didn't just, be stuck up or be what's it called? Bougie, yeah, and then got a man and got kids. Like at some point, you got to be like, okay, maybe I need to lower this wall down a little bit, communicate, put in some effort, because it's like I don't do the whole like text first.
Mm-hmm.
Like
you don't do that.
If we just met, I'm the guy, of course. I'm a text first. But if I have to do it
every
single time, like with me, I probably this month have like gotten 5-6 girls' numbers. I'm not talking to none of them.
All right, Pippin.
I'm not talking to none of them.
How do you get numbers? When you go, say you see me out and you're like, oh, shit. So what makes you want to go get a girl's number? Okay, say I'm out at a club. Mm-hmm. And so would you look at me and be like, oh, she's cute. Let me go up to her. Yeah,
literally. If I see you, and I hope you got a little bit more flow in it, but no,
I don't.
No, but no. Can you dance? Like regular, like
yeah, I can catch a beat.
Okay, so
I'm not gonna like get down and do like a pin drop and shit, but I can like.
You ain't gonna drop down and get your eagle on?
No.
Okay. No, but like, okay, so if I see you, I'm very simple too, and it works.
So I'm just over here with my friends on my phone. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to you. Hey, excuse me. Hey, how you doing? What's your name?
Jordyn.
Jordyn. I just want to tell you, you're really pretty. You got a boyfriend? Or I'll ask if you single.
You're still gonna be holding my hand the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I don't have a boyfriend.
You don't got a boyfriend? Mind if I get your number?
Sure.
Yeah, and that's
how it goes, right?
And that is it.
That's it? That's all it takes?
I don't do...
Do they ask your name? Because I think when you ask me mine, normally I'd be like, what's yours? But
you'd be surprised how many girls don't ask my damn name back. They don't.
I'm glad that you asked that first, because my pet peeve is when a guy walks up and is like, hey, Shawty, you beautiful. Like, can I get your Instagram? I'm like, do you want to know my name first? Or if I have a man, or if I am a man, or used to be one, like, don't just walk up on me. You know what I mean? Niggas be like, oh, can I get your Instagram? I'm like, hi, I'm Jordyn. What's your name? Mm-hmm. Like,
that happens a lot.
Or, hey, where you from? Yeah, it's like, geez, can you greet me first? I don't know. I think they want to, like, get to the point. Because I can understand. I do agree, being a guy in this day and age, you never know what you're going to get. Like, you don't know if the girl wants you to come up and talk that, or if she's like, get out my face. Yeah. So I get that, but I just think that that's why you have to approach everyone different, because I hate that. Even especially at the gas station. Don't come up to me at the gas station offer to pump my gas one.
I don't feel like I would never offer to pump because I feel like we live in a town where that could be dangerous.
No, I've met guys, like, they come up to me like, hey, can I get your Instagram? I'm like, yeah, if you want to,
I would
you can
never
pump my
ask
gas.
for your Instagram in public.
Or my number. That's actually how I started dating this one guy.
I'm not asking for no woman number. I mean, Instagram in public. If we in public, I'm asking for your number. If you don't want to give me your number, that's fine.
If I give you my Instagram, it's a curve. I'm like, I don't give out my number.
Already.
You can have my Instagram.
Exactly.
You can follow me.
Men, if you out and she give you the Instagram in person, she's not hitting you up because you're getting lost in the DM. The sunken place of the DM.
Especially if they're mine. I'm hitting a little teacup on your ass, and that's it.
So, like, you either going to get lost in the request, and she ain't going to look at that shit until a lonely-ass fucking Sunday and it's snowing 2 years later. Like, oh, shit.
Oh, every time she's mad at a dude, then
exactly.
She go check them.
She going to go through, oh, who can I fuck with?
We going through something right now. Let me go see who I got.
Exactly. So a lot of times, chicks want to give out their number just so you'll fucking go away.
Oh, I just said that. Like,
we just talked about that.
It's scary these days. Niggas be knocking girls out. I don't know if we can say that, but brothers, we'll take away race. Men knock girls out, put them in trunks, and teach them lessons just for not giving numbers out. Because then it used to be like, okay, we can give a fake number. Mm-hmm. Now, they'll put you on the spot. That's happened to me. Like, they'll call you, and then you're sitting there like, I don't know. I'm not getting it. Are you sure? And I'm like, get in the car.
A girl asked me for my number at when I was out, and she called the number while I was right there. I gave her a real number, but it's like, we at that time, like, if you give somebody a number, not until they'll literally be like, all right, hold, let me make sure.
People do that. Because I'm used to, like, I usually say, here's my number, shoot me a text with your name so I know who it is. They're like, no, I'm going to call you right now. No, because it's going to say, this number is not a service or a real number. Or with my luck, hopefully it goes blue. And you
I'll just text you right there and see if you get the text.
Yeah, I'd rather that all day. And me, I'll be nice. I'll love the message, and then maybe 5 minutes later, I'll block you because I don't want you.
When you give out the number that you don't plan to, why not just give them the Instagram?
Because, I don't know. Good question. Or you seen the memes? It's like I don't be on my phone.
Yeah, that right there. That I don't be on my phone shit about women. I have a sister, a mother. I got little cousins. If she is at least 5 years old and it could be a play phone, and she a female.
If there is a fire, we are grabbing our phone.
They own their phone.
I got into a car accident. The car was flipped over, wheels up, and I remember the firefighters, everyone there, and I'm like, my phone's in there. Like, we got to get my phone. And he's like, ma'am,
don't believe it. Mm-hmm. Don't believe they.
And I got that phone.
I got that phone. That phone was more valuable than your life.
I was like, I'm not going to the hospital until we get the phone out the car. Sometimes I just want to exist in public, and you can admire me from afar, but like you don't have to bother me. It's like a flower. Walk by it, don't pluck it. You know what I mean? So sometimes, but
nice little bar. Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
A little something. I don't know, because my thing is like, what do you want? Really, like, what do you want?
Do you ever ask a guy that?
Yeah, or I'm like, you're not coming up to me in Walmart because you think I'm smart. Who knows? But to be fair, everyone that I've ever dated or have taken seriously or even whatever, I've met them in person first. It never was an Instagram encounter.
Yeah.
I always was like, I seen them out in person, and then from then that was a thing. That's how like most of my serious dating things start. So right. I'm not too turned off by the in public thing, but I'm the type of woman, I go after what I want.
Yeah.
Most of the guys, I spoke to them first. Or, yeah, like the other day I was at the gas station and I went up to this guy and I was like, you are just so handsome. And he was like, thank you, you're so beautiful. I'm like, oh, can I get your number? And he was like, I got an old lady, thank you, though. And I was like...
He got an old lady. That boy good.
And I was so proud of that answer.
He good.
And I was like, good for her.
Yeah.
I was like, good for her because, you know what I mean? I'm a cool-looking girl. I was happy that he was able to be like, I got a shorty. Or I got an old lady. I'm like... I could only wish that a guy I'm with is like that.
Did he look like he was your age or like older?
He was probably like 30.
Okay.
Yeah, he was my age. I'm not too far from 30. Not too close either. But yeah, and I was happy that that was his answer because, you know, most men will be like, oh, I'll get your IG or, you know, whatever. And then you go on their IG and they got a whole family and you're like, gosh darn.
Darn.
Or you never know. These days, it's 2023. People have open dynamics. People see, you know what I mean? But you just can't go off of that because a man will tell you they're in an open relationship all day long.
I feel like everyone is in an open relationship.
Not me.
Everyone.
If I'm in a relationship, it is closed.
I mean, like the people who in relationships, especially living in Atlanta, I feel like everyone is like, literally, you are one like, you were one. You didn't take the trash out. You didn't fucking pick this up.
You read my mind.
You didn't fucking call me or text me back from. I'm going out on a girls' night.
I believe you.
I'm going to go do X, Y, and Z. And it's like, why would you do that? Oh, because you didn't text me. But it's like, you cheated because I didn't text you. It's like, you one minor...
You wanted to do that.
Inconvenience away from getting cheated on, dumped,
And that's what I'm like, people are so fickle. That's why when people ask me, like, oh, you want to have kids or whatever. I'm like, I just think that, no offense, but I say men are temporary, but people are temporary. Like, you may be so in love with me today, and then the next week, it may not feel the same. That's just how it is. So... No, I'm not going off that. Like you said, we could be great, and then tomorrow we get into an argument, and you leave the house, and next thing I know, you have a whole side piece now, based off that one tiny thing, and it's like, damn, we ain't had no problems till now. You were looking for it out. So I do agree with that. I think people are fickle and temporary.
Would you ever get married?
Yeah, I would.
No, okay. Because to me, I don't.
I wish I was married by now. I thought I was married a long time ago. I was engaged at 21, and they canceled my engagement though.
Why you cancel it?
I thought we were too young.
Too young?
I thought, like...
Is that are you still in contact with that person?
No.
It ain't end on good terms?
No. We actually, like, linked up. So, I was dating someone that was a musician, and they were up and coming. Now they're, like, really... They've done work with a bunch of people. And I just felt like... I was engaged, I had a ring, and we were both 21, and we lived together, but I just felt like he was blowing up. And I'm like, you don't even have a passport yet. You haven't traveled. Like, what if you go to Colombia and you like the way those girls say your name? Like, you don't even know what you like yet. And I just didn't want to hold him to that. And then I think we got into a couple arguments. And I'm the type that, like, I just dip out. So he left one day. And
you still like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you think that is?
Because it's like, once I stay for a long time. So once I'm done, I'm done. It's like, nah.
How long was y'all together?
We were together
like before you got engaged?
It was short. We were together for like 6 months before we got engaged.
Yeah. You fall in love fast, yo.
They fall in love. No, but we
it
both
take two to tango.
It does, and I be tangoing. I like love. I realized that because, you know, I just got out of another relationship. I'm like a serial relationship girl. I'm like, I think that I just am supposed to like love, fall in love, and that's it. And maybe it's not supposed to go anywhere deeper than that. I don't know. But
you think that? You think you just
now that I look back, I wish I probably would have stayed in that and just stayed in that because I don't know. I was good there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was good. I think I could have stayed in that. But when we met up, we broke up. Like I said, we dated 2018, broke up in like mid 2019. We didn't speak for like 2 years. And then I think in 2021 or 2022, he reached out to me on Instagram and I went over to his house. And, you know, he had a nice house. He moved from the apartment we were living in to some big, nice condo, had all these plaques now and all this stuff. And like we had sex and we hung out and my body, I just kept getting chills. I just did not feel right. And I just felt like even though he had ascended in finances and his career, that like spiritually we still weren't equally yoked. And I was like, damn, it just don't feel right.
I mean, but kudos to you not like trying to force yourself.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people be like, because a lot of people would have looked at like, oh, he has this and that, and like this could, if I get a part of this, then it'd be better, and like they'll just force, and it's like that's when you get back together, and then 6 months later, it's just like it ends even worse than what it ended in the first place. You know?
That's how I knew I grew. But I would be married. Like even now, I watch the Housewives and stuff, and I'm like, I would, but I know marriage comes with guys wanting kids sometimes, and I don't know.
You don't want kids?
I don't know.
Okay, question. Do you think you don't want kids because of who you have been with? Or do you genuinely like when kids are around? Are you like?
I love kids. Like when kids
like
are around, I'm like auntie. I'm the oldest, so I have 2 little sisters and a little brother, and I got a bunch of little cousins. I like kids, but I think that it is a huge commitment, and you have to be super selfless. And I like to get up and go. I like to be able to do what I want, eat what I want, go where I want, and not have to really think about stuff. And I do feel like it's a big commitment, and that's who you're dealing with for life. And because my dad wasn't physically in the home, I wanted that. So it takes a lot to have someone's kid, and you giving a man a kid, you're, his seed goes on and on and on. That's his last name. That's his legacy. You know what I mean? So I just don't feel like, I don't know if people are worth that. I joke that I would sell my eggs and stuff for money. Because, they pay a lot of money for that. Girls get like $30K for eggs. Guys, you don't get nothing for sperm.
Yeah.
Unvaccinated sperm, though.
You get like a couple $100.
Are you vaccinated?
No.
Would you have kids?
Yes. He couldn't really ever get me things. It was more like of showing me things. He taught me how not to like really be attached and really get like kind of upset when someone's not around. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Yeah.
Because for some kids, if dad repeatedly is
abandonment issues.
Yeah. If dad is like, oh, dad's supposed to be coming today. Some kids would be like, oh, my dad was never there. This, that. It's like,
you get your hopes up.
Yeah, like.
Mommy's like, don't hold your breath.
Exactly. So I kind of like, it's not like I'm guarded from that, but it's like I kind of like learn to be like, okay, if someone says something and it doesn't happen. Like, I always tell people, like, I have zero expectations with people.
You do say that a lot.
Yeah.
Even with me, because I'll be like, I'll text you or call you tomorrow. He's like, I'm not waiting on it.
Yeah. Like
I'm like, I'll call you back. No.
Yeah, it's like, you not. I talk to you when I talk to you. It's like, it's cool. And it's like, I have to tell people all the time, it's like, I expect absolutely nothing from people. I expect you, sadly, to be on bullshit.
Me? Or anybody?
And people in general. Only person I expect not to be on bullshit is my mother. Other than that, I expect everyone to lie, cheat, steal, and possibly kill. I expect you to be human.
Pleasantly surprised.
It's pleasantly surprising when people actually, do what they say and they, stand behind their words. Pretty much just do what they say they're going to do. And I'm a big person. Like, if I tell you something, I'm either going to do it or I'm going to tell you that I can. You know what I mean? That's why it's like I appreciate like genuine people who can at least communicate if something is here or there. Like, just let me know what it is and I'm good. And we was talking about that in the car. Like, some people who was only raised by their mother, you would think they weren't. Like, they talk about women as if they don't have a mom. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, and I'm raised by my mom, and I have an older sister. Yeah, I have an older sister. And I'm the youngest, so everything I've ever been around is like very old school and old fashioned. So
and women, and it didn't make you feminine.
Yeah. Here
we go. Here I go on the tangent.
She about to go. I could have been the dude who's real aggressive with women and not polite. Like it's so funny. A lot of times when I meet women and I'll be like, if they'll come over or something, I'll offer them like a drink or something. They're like, oh, you're so polite. I'm like, nah, I'm just regular human being. Like this is how we
raised right.
This is how we supposed to be. You know what I mean? So now your tangent.
No, I can't go on that right now.
Have a ball. Have a blast. What happened?
No, I'm gonna get canceled.
Gonna get canceled.
I'm gonna get canceled.
Nobody know you.
Uh-huh.
Let it go.
Mm-hmm. These are the type of clips that make people know you.
What happened? We'll bleep out the name and all that.
Uh-huh.
We'll bleep out name if you say a name or all that.
I don't know. I dated someone that I recently found out was down low, so now I just have a whole different...
Are you putting hair on my couch?
Yeah, I am. It's actually right here. I mean...
And then she put it on my carpet like that was better.
Where am I supposed to put it? Back in my head, it's like... It's
Eat it!
I forgot. He has OCD.
Oh.
He doesn't even let girls go in his room. They have to stay on the couch.
Not
me. I can go in there.
On the white couch. She went in there to do some pull-ups.
Yeah, don't get the wrong idea, please.
Yeah.
We're not dropping that tea today.
But
yeah.
That video coming soon.
Yeah, and I didn't know. That I know of, I've never dated anybody that has been on the down low, liked anything other than women that were born as women. And even from him, I wouldn't have been able to tell that he liked it because the head was great, the sex was great, could go multiple rounds, was able to come. I don't know if we could say that, but yeah, I wouldn't have known until I looked at the phone and seen the internet browser history, the type of porn they like to watch, and even then, I'm like, okay, maybe it accidentally goes to those videos when you're done watching. You know, sometimes it like I don't know about you, but you know when I'm watching sometimes, like, then you'll exit out, but you'll have another tab that might be like a chatterbait or like those live webcams. So I'm like, okay, maybe that.
I think if it's straight though, it just go to some more straight shit.
I know, but here's
I don't think it go from straight.
That's why me being in love is cool, but it's also detrimental to my logic because I just have on rose-colored glasses and I just start making excuses for everything. Mm-hmm. So. Yeah, then I was looking at the browser, then it was like an everyday thing. Then I looked at the search bar, and the search bar was like searching craziness, whatever, bottoms, all these terms, whatever, T-girls, which I now know means trans girls, whatever. But to know me is to know that my beliefs, I don't agree with that stuff. I don't think that stuff's okay. I don't want to walk around hurting them, lynching them. I don't scowl at anybody when I see them, but in my personal life, I just don't have that. I don't have those people as friends, and I don't see them as women. If you want to really be straight up, I'm gonna call it a man. I'm gonna call it a Medea or a Tyler Perry or something.
Medea is a fraud.
So I'm just, I just don't. So for me to experience that, I was so sick. And then not only that, this trans person DMs me. I don't know. I don't want to talk about all this on here anymore. I'm done. I'm done. Person. That just goes back. You just never really know a person. And I think that back to what he said, I think now I'm going to just have no expectations and be safe because I will be honest. When I am in love or when I'm with somebody, I'm not always using protection. Probably don't ever use protection when I'm with somebody that I care about. So I think
how long before you with somebody before you're...
you in my business in the streets? I use condoms and whatever, but I don't have sex with people that I'm not dating or with often. So
that's what I'm saying. Like how many dates is it or how many?
Well, it just depends. Like this last person, we went on like 3-4 dates, just dates, not at no one's house. Like we went out to dinner, we went to parks, whatever. Dropped me back off at home. Even if we went out to bars and stuff, he would drop me back off at home, and that was that. And then the first time I went over to his house was probably after like our 3rd and 4th date, and then we ended up having sex then, and it was unprotected. And then ever since then, we were having unprotected sex the whole time. But like I said, had I had not known, or I didn't know, so shit, I didn't know. And had I had not been nosy and looked through stuff, I wouldn't have known that they also have had sex with men. I'm not even going to say transgender people. It's men. And so that made me very scared and nervous, and it just made me really cautious. And I kind of was grateful that I got out of that unscathed. That shit's scary, man. Like
you had on the blinders.
the blinders that like, and even when I found out, it's like I didn't want to believe it. I wanted to like believe that it was just some weird fetish. And then once I found out that they had actually like done the do, like you had actually had sex with them, even if it was in 2020, I'm like, no, you can't convince me that you're not gay. You know what I mean? And I know that nowadays people want to say they're bi, they're this and that, but for me, it's not too much for me to ask that I just want a man that has never been with anything other than women. I really am like, I don't want a man that likes anything other than black women, but, you know, at this point, I'll take someone that just.
She always think that I'm always just with a white girl.
He is not a white girl, Asian girl, a Mexican girl. I just never hear black girls, or I do, but I think his type is not black women. And you even said it. You said like even your mom
I said my mother
said that like she doesn't see you with a black woman, right? Which is crazy to me.
But like she knows the demographic.
Just masculine, yeah. They
act real masculine. Like,
so it makes sense why these men turn around and go want that with the wig and.
I was at wherever I was shooting at. I went to shake a chick's hand.
Mhm. She dapped you up.
She dapped me up.
No, she didn't.
Grown woman though. No, this is not no 21-year-old. She's like older than me. And I'm like, I looked at my hand like I just caught COVID. I was like, what was that? And she was like, oh, I'm dapping. She said it like one shit wrong. I'm like, you're a woman.
Don't dap me up. I don't even like when men want to shake my hand. I don't even like my hand being shaken. I'm like, you put your hand out like this. I'm like, you gonna kiss my palm or what the fuck are we doing? Because I don't want to shake your hand. I made her
read, like literally, I was like, no. I was like, let's do that again. I was like, like she hit.
Or like, I'll hit you with a like.
Yeah, like, I prefer that. Like.
But this, like, yo, what's up, bro?
I had my hand out and she over here. I'm like, I've only been with 3 white girls. Rest of them have been Dominican.
POC, people of color.
Yeah, fucking, Dominican.
So you have some diversity in there.
It's more black people than fucking.
I like black men, but I might try something out the country now. I kind of want to try like Nigerian, Jamaican, Moroccan.
I always ask people this: what do you think your significant other's race will be?
I don't know. They're just gonna be melanin infused.
I'm probably gonna be Asian.
I know. I could definitely see him with an
I've been
girl.
saying that since I was like young.
That's why I
crazy?
say he doesn't like black women. Because he's an Asian fetish.
No, I don't.
You love Asian girls.
We already talked about this.
You love Asian girls. I don't have a
fetish. I'm into shit. I'm freaky. Can be freaky. I don't have a fetish for nothing. A fetish is like you said, like the feet shit. Don't put feet nowhere near me.
I like feet.
Yeah.
Men's feet.
Yeah, that's crazy. So you want some foot fungus? You want some corners?
No, I want like big feet, like not like Shaq, like just big masculine feet. Like I don't mind.
What size?
I don't know, maybe like
size shoe.
Probably like a 10 and up, 11 and up. I like.
She just talking about me. She asked me my shoe size earlier. I didn't keep it.
Because your feet looked big.
I mean, they're 10 and a half. 10 and a half,
that's 11. A big size, right? I'm a size 9 in women, so I don't have the smallest feet, but I do have pretty feet. So it's like, yeah, I want my man to be bigger than me, got bigger feet, and I'll kiss a little toes. And
kiss a little toes?
I will. Like, I like that.
Okay, when did that interest for feet happen for you? What age were you like, I like feet?
I honestly think that happened in 2020. Like I started dating somebody and I like to give massages. Like every night he would come to my house and I would like have all the little vibey things set. And yeah, because he worked or hustled, whatever you call all day, and I just would rub him down every night before he fell asleep. And I would just get to the feet and show a little extra love on the feet. And then I just started like kissing them a little bit, and then I liked the reaction it got, and it started like, yeah. I'm not like using them to insert them anywhere, but I do like to kiss them, suck on them. Like I don't mind.
Hey, I'm not shaming you. Your kink is your kink. What you into is what you into. Like I said, I'll give my girl a foot massage.
But you're not gonna suck her toes? You would. Like, okay, so even if you're...
I'm a pleaser, so I'm not gonna say... If it's my woman...
During missionary, her feet are up there, you're not gonna kiss him or something? Like, you know what I mean? Like, she's like this, say this is the leg and the foot, you're not like
I've kissed a leg, I've licked a leg. I don't think I have ever put a foot in my mouth.
Me, that's like, I think I have like a power kink. So that's why I like giving head, because I like to make a man feel weak. I like to feel like I'm relinquishing all your power. And then vice versa. I like to put my foot in your face, all in your mouth, to be like, yeah, and I get you eating my feet. Like, I don't know. Even like when he's driving, like if you're driving, I'm in sandals and we're like in a fun, flirty mood, like I might put my foot on your face while you're driving. Like, it's just a thing.
So you trying to kill us?
It's like power.
You trying to kill us while I'm driving?
Oh, I've tried. Like, that's why I don't like to get mad, because I've been driving before and I've been like, "Oh, kill us both," and swerve the wheel.
Well, what Kevin Hart say? Kill your side. Don't kill us. Us ain't kinky. Kill your side. Kill your side. Let's split this car down the middle. I'll drive this bitch on 2 wheels.
Oh, kill us both.
Scraping.
Play with me if you want to. I'll crash this hoe. That's why I need to be single for a while.
There's things that I've been asked to do, or that a chick has been asked to do to me, and because mentally I'm not there, like I just gotta be honest with them, like, yeah, don't do that. Like
what?
Obviously, like eating my ass.
Oh God, no, yeah, don't ever.
So
the gooch is cool.
I don't want that done either.
The gooch is like the gooch.
Yeah, but that's an accident. Don't just purposely just be.
Oh, I'm going for it. I'm like lifting you up. This is the thing. I'm holding that up. I'm lifting the balls up.
What is the thing? What is the thing?
The shaft I'm pushing that up against your little stomach or wherever it's at.
Stomach. Okay.
So, and then I'm moving the balls up, and I'm like up in there.
This girl, a little guinea pig drinking water.
But I do know a lot of women that eat ass.
A chick begged me when she was giving me head. The head was terrible.
Oh, so she wanted to eat the ass? She probably was like, "This is gonna get him."
Yeah, she asked me for a good 10 minutes to eat me. Yeah. And,
eat your butt?
Yeah, and literally, like...
See, that's what y'all be making these niggas run to these men, eating butt and stuff.
And, like, I said no over and over and over. It got to the point to where, like, I wasn't even into her giving me head on. The head was trash, by the way.
Let me put this on record. He always gets trash head. Every time I talk to him, the head is trash from everyone. I'm just like, the odds, everyone can't be bad.
But, okay, think about this. It's the same thing we talked about, like, with, like, videos, right? Mm-hmm. Think about how many good videos you've seen versus how many bad ones there are.
This is true.
There is. So, maybe if I hit 100 women, I might get...
You can't pick them. 20
good head blowjobs. But if just out of 10 women, it might be one.
I wish I had a friend that just was like, here you go, show them how to do it. Because all my girlfriends, I know they know what to do. I know.
For their man.
Or men, I be seeing, not like saying it literally, but I see it.
Yeah, so that's how I look at it. Like, and my whole thing is, it's only when the girl says that she's at this level. Because then that my mind is like, oh, Nels have this level. That's why I said I have no expectations.
Don't be selling yourself, and then you get there and it's trash.
No expectations. If it's up here, don't tell me. Just come over and show me. A girl told me she was going to give me the GAWK 3000 with the twist.
Oh my God.
Her text, when she got here, I mean, granted, I wasn't trying to do nothing with her anyway. So my mind wasn't there in the first place. I wasn't. So I told you about it. Mm-hmm. So then when she started, Jimmy was like...
What was like what?
Jimmy.
Okay, that's what he's called?
Yeah, Jimmy was like...
I want mine to have a name. Mine's Vanessa.
Vanessa? Why Vanessa? Because it's supposed to be. Mm-hmm. Uncreative ass.
So Jimmy was like what?
Jimmy was like, we're good. Like
he was chilling.
He was chilling. And she was adamant about receiving from me.
Oral head?
Not oral. Oh. Just getting hers, right? And she got some lazy pipe. The only lazy pipe I've ever laid in my life. The only lazy pipe I've ever laid in my life, right?
That's the worst. It's like pity pipe.
Yeah, she had pure pity pipe.
That's what we're going to call it, pity pipe.
Pure pity pipe.
She had pity puss and pity pipe.
Yeah, she had a PPP. Yeah, she had PPP, like pure pity pipe. I'm in here like at 30%. And yikes. she going crazy though. She loving it.
I had a nigga at 30%. I literally was like, "What's wrong? You scared or something?" He was like,
"Yeah." Hey, sometimes you ain't feeling it.
I don't want that. Then I don't want to feel it. Ain't no 30%.
I wasn't feeling it, but she was not taking no for answer, and that she got some pity pipe.
It was still bendy. You know when it's like still bendy? Oh,
yeah.
terrible.
But the thing is,
or if you like go in and it like bends a little bit.
But I never had to take it out. I never had to like readjust.
It
like
was still up
it was, yeah, it was a 30%. Like it was 30%.
It was a strong 30.
It was a strong 30. I put up a curry.
He was.
I put up a curry regardless. It was a strong little 30. Oh,
he was hanging in there.
yeah, I was in there stroking, right?
Oh God.
But it was a 30. It was a 30.
I want a 30 right now.
You want a 30? You like ginger ale?
No.
You don't like ginger ale?
I don't like anything carbonated.
She don't like ginger ale, Stranger Things. Get her out of here.
Or sweet tea.
I don't mind that. I'm not a sweet tea drinker.
Yeah, I don't like Stranger Things.
Yeah, she. We were go see Oppenheimer today.
That was so good.
Oppenheimer was dope. What'd you like about it?
I like history. History's my favorite subject, so I like movies like that because I didn't even know that much about Oppenheimer. I really didn't even know him. I liked the filming in it. I liked the imagery, the IMAX. I don't think I've been to an IMAX in forever, so that was nice. Yeah, and then we were like in the center. Those were good seats. I like that.
Yeah.
It was good, and then it was long, but I usually fall asleep at the movies. I didn't fall asleep. I did not fall asleep. I was so intrigued, and then I got some Impossible chicken nuggets that are tearing my stomach up right now. I don't understand vegans' obsession with like meat-shaped things or meat presenting things, but you don't want to eat meat. Like, why do you want to eat a vegan burger? Like, don't eat a fucking burger. Well, I don't get it. If you are so against that, stop trying to like, you know what I mean? Because one, them nuggets I had taste just like chicken. Girl, they could be telling your butt that's impossible all day long, and the big powers that be, whatever you want to call it, are laughing like, these vegans, they're eating chicken. Yeah. Like, dead ass. So serious. Unless you make you some like jackfruit tacos, you know how people use that, or like you say cauliflower. Jackfruit is a fruit that people use as a substitute for meat, and they actually make it into like chicken and tacos and all that. Like you can shred it and it looks like pulled pork, but it's a fruit. It's crazy. And I guess it's hella good. I've never had it because I like meat.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was interesting. It was cool. I usually fall asleep in the movies, so I like that.
Yeah, when she went to go get food, I thought she was like didn't like it. So FYI, I never take women to the movie theaters unless I know beforehand you are a movie person like me. But granted, we went going on a date, so it was fine. If she wouldn't have liked it, she would have just had to go sit her ass in a hot-ass car until it was over.
Was I talking too much in the movie? Good.
I mean, you didn't know as much as I didn't know, so...
Yeah.
I mean, I knew a little bit more.
I was like, what did I ask? I was like, what did he say to
Yeah. Granted, okay, so...
The casting was great in that movie, too. They had, like, a star-studded cast.
They got
like,
Robert Downey Jr., Matt Damon, old boy from Peaky Blinders, the guy from Mr. Robot.
Josh from Drake and Josh, not Drake.
Yeah, she said, is that okay, Drake? I was like, that's Josh. They had Emily Blunt in
there.
Matt Damon, yeah. They had...
That was Emily Blunt. You're right.
She played her ass.
I like
There's
her.
A scene at the end. She's being interrogated, and she shows her chops in that
scene. I like
clean
that.
as hell.
Yeah.
I was like, ride or die. Hell yeah. So yeah.
And the husband was cheating. You see that? The husband cheating with a side piece, and she's still holding. The wife had to hold it down in court. See how
she was an alcoholic, okay?
Man, I don't give a damn.
The wife was an alcoholic.
This is true.
Not to give away no spoilers, I would definitely go see it. It's like I would give it like an 8 out of 10. Again, Christopher Nolan is one of my favorite directors. Right. Movies like Inception, he's obviously done. If you like Christian Bale's Batman series, you know Batman Begins.
Did you do Transformers, or is that someone else?
That's Michael Bay. Oh. So it's set in the format of IMAX for like the best quality, the certain type of picture, the frame.
Like how Euphoria is filmed on a different
like
type
the format of it.
Okay.
Yeah. And then like the audio recording is everything.
It was dope.
Yeah, like so obviously that's the reason why I want to go see IMAX. If it's just like a movie like fucking
the Barbie movie?
Like Harry Potter. I don't need to go see that in IMAX. You know what I mean? It's not that much like sound effects where it'd be like, holy shit, you know what I mean? You might get a Havada Kedavra loudly. That's about it. But yeah.
Right over my
head. Huh?
So the reference went right over my head.
You don't like Harry Potter?
No, I don't watch it. I told you, remember my little sister's the person. My little sister.
Like I said, the audio. Because, again, this is about Oppenheimer, who created the atomic bomb. And the audio from start to finish of, like, you'll hear, like, the rumblings and, the cracking of a bomb going off. And, like, it really locks you in. Like, there was moments where I looked over and saw her like this, like leaning forward.
Bad posture.
Bad posture, locked in. And I was like, oh shit, she liked the movie. And I was like, hell yeah.
I like stuff like that.
Yeah, so like definitely, like I said, it's very like it keeps you on the edge because there are a lot of intense moments, and the way he shot it of like in the past, the present of that time, the future of it, just back and forth going through everything. Like I said, the dude who, like I said, the main actor, the lead actor who's in Peaky Blinders.
What's his name?
I keep forgetting his fucking name, but you guys will know. Like he has those very intense facial expressions. And shout out to Robert Downey Jr. Like he played his role excellent too. But yeah.
Oh my god, people gave this movie 94% Rotten Tomatoes online. What? That was a good ass movie.
That's good.
I also just wish.
No, that's good. It's out of 100. 94 is good.
94% Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes, like the
It's
site.
bad.
No, the site of Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 94 out of 100.
Oh, I thought I meant like throwing tomatoes, like. Oh my god! This whole time
you thought.
Every time I see this, I'm like, oh, it's bad. Like because I think that they mean like, boo.
Who's she been around? Who's she been around?
I thought that, so it's good, I guess.
Yeah, no, they gave it what you said, a 96?
94.
94, yeah.
Cillian Murphy, that's his name.
Cillian Murphy. Cillian Murphy, like he has those intensive eyes, and like he gives those like shit's about to go down. Like looks like they all do. Like just great performance.
The budget was $100 million.
Oh, they made that back already.
Do they have movie theaters for deaf people? Because I was thinking that. Because I like watching movies with subtitles, and for me, that movie is so like intelligent, and there's a lot of names and phrases and times in history that I think that when I watch it with subtitles again, I'm gonna like it because there's a lot of references and stuff that you wanna get to know. Or, like I said, it's just hella cool stuff. I already have a list of things I want to look up. And it took me all movie to be like, okay, atom bomb, but we're nuclear. Atomic bomb. So atomic bomb won't, like how they say, if you drop it in California, it won't take out all of California, but a nuclear bomb could, right?
Honestly, like, what they originally made was an atomic bomb. Mm-hmm. If you make an atomic bomb big enough, yeah. That movie's very eerie.
I love it.
It's very like, holy shit. And I expected that going in. That's why I was so excited to see it. Like, a lot of times in the movie, you're like, yeah, I probably should do this. And there's a lot of times in the movie where they're like, what are we doing? And it's a lot of people who warn him of like, you kind of playing with fire here, literally. And they're like, if we don't, then the other, armies may do it. A great movie, man. Like I said, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10.
I haven't seen a lava lamp in forever.
It's a vibe, though, ain't it?
It is. Like, I want one.
Especially like when I cut the lights off and then turn the...
You bring the hose over to have him lay on the couch. This mother... If a man has me over and makes me sit on the couch, boy, I have to pee. Oh wait, my mic is on. You're going to hear me pee. Get your foundation right so you're able to always make sure that you're straight and secure. Always make sure that you have stuff of your own and you're able to take care of yourself no matter what. It's nice to depend on people. It's nice to have people, but make sure that you always have your own back, and also to spend more time with family, because the older you get, you realize that, I don't know, time is short. Time is not guaranteed. And I kind of just want to, that's that. Younger self, yeah.
Don't let pops cut your hair.
At 2, though.
Even at 2.
You'll be like, no.
I've had literally every hairstyle, dreads, afro, freaking.
Your hair grows fast, though.
It do. I can't. This beard. I gotta eat some more coots. Little more coots.
Good coochie too. Coochie that knows how to give you head.
I haven't ate no box in so long.
Really?
Actually, no. The milk that I
You ate that? Was it good?
I think water.
Was it good? Good. Look at that. Okay, Spanish peeps. Mine's like watery and a little like it's both. I don't know, but I've never squirted before, so I want to, because I know you can. Just someone has to make you. You know what I mean?
They say the woman has to fully let go.
I've been with someone that said like I did a little bit, but I think that it just has to be. But it's a mess. From what I hear, it's a fucking mess. Like, all my guy homies, they be like, my girlfriend's a squirter, and it gets on my nerves. I'm like, why? He's like, because, like, I'd be like, you gotta sleep in the wet spot tonight. He was like, and it don't smell the best.
You got no extra sheets?
Huh? Yeah, but, like, it's just obnoxious. Like, we gotta, like, you know what I mean? Or, and he's just like, sometimes it smells. Or, you know, because, like, sometimes I just want, like, a quickie. I don't want it to be a sprinkler. Yeah, that's kind of what it is. Yeah, me too. That's what it is. I definitely believe that's what it is.
Because I feel like if it was just the juice, it wouldn't really. It smelled like what she already smelled like.
And even creamy too. It's like a fine line between creamy and yeasty, girls. Like, you're not, bitch. That's yeast.
Got that Pillsbury dough.
Ugh.
Legitimately, I would probably tell my younger self to, maybe whatever like I'm into, to go harder at it. Just talking about this with my cousin, his son, and he's at the age where he's just now going into high school. And we was talking about how, like, bro, this is the prime time for, like, whatever you're into.
Get into it.
Get into it, because you have so many people that you can network with. We live in a social media time where every kid is on social media. You might be the one to pop off, or you might befriend the dude who ended up popping off in his class with 1 million followers on TikTok or Instagram, who was a great influencer just doing school shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, we telling them, if granted, social media wasn't what it is now then, but
and
like,
just do the work. If you do start at 16, like, by 26, you should be an expert.
You know what? As far as I would probably tell my older self, do what you do best. That's probably what I would tell my older self. And that's the same thing I would hope like I just said, I would tell my younger self, do what you do best, and start, like, when you learn, oh, I'm into this, and know that if I keep doing this, it'll get better. So I would tell my older self, do what you do best, whatever it is. And if I'm doing what I do best, it's clearly something that I worked on and that I enjoy. So yeah, I would tell my younger self, do what you do best. And just work at it. Just
I like
keep
that.
doing it. Yeah.
I like that.
Hell yeah.
That was good.
Hell yeah.
Aww,
this has been a cool little episode. It was all we talked about movies, relationships, mommy, daddy, haircuts, freaking it. This is why I like this. This is why I created this. Like I said, it's just an open conversation. We talk about everything. I appreciate Jordyn coming on. Y'all probably ain't gonna never see her again.
Don't put that on me.
If this was up to her, she'd archive this whole goddamn
yeah, I'm already in my head like, can we not put that trans part in there?
I'll send her like the little rough draft of it before I post it.
I'll be like, cut this out.
But even if she say cut it out, I'm probably still gonna post it.
Like, don't tag me.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I'll tag her.
I won't repost if I'm talking like that, because, oh, short.
But yeah, anything you want to say on the way out? Did you like this? What some notes you can give about the podcast?
I like this. I felt really comfortable. It was flowing. Yeah, be on the lookout for Kelly Spring Water. That's my brand of spring water that's coming out. And then also be on the lookout for the Jordyn Journal. It's my brand of journals, planners, notebooks. Yeah, because I like to write all the time. So there's that. Awesome. And I also do waist beads and stuff. That site will be up very soon as well. Just stay tuned. Follow me on Instagram at Miss J Kells, MSJKELLS. The same on Twitter. The same on Thread. Same on.
You on Threads?
Yeah, I am on Threads.
I ain't committed.
It's nothing really. I'm on Threads though, and then TikTok. I think it's like at Miss J Kells, but I'm not really that much on TikTok. I'm about to get back on it. But yeah, Jordyn Kelly, like I said. Yeah, here I am.
All right.
That was fun.
Another episode, Put the Phone Down. I hope you guys put the phone down and enjoyed it. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Peace. Be easy. Show love. Keep creating, man. Keep creating. Keep pushing. Keep vibing. Keep living. Keep loving. Keep laughing.
And go see Oppenheimer.
Go see Oppenheimer. Yes, sir.
All right. Peace.
Yes.
Oh, that was so good. I like that. Now I'm getting the fuck out because you're going to have my hair everywhere in 5 minutes.
You gonna have your hair everywhere.
I will.